everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to chat about my current favorites. It's been a good hot minute since I've done so I thought it was time to share with you guys some things that I'm loving lately. But before I do, please do remember to click that red subscribe button down below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Tabitha for your little daily dose of style, beauty, and all things confidence related. So remember to do that. But let's get on into my favorites. I've got 3 makeup favorites to share with you today. 2 are by Urban Decay. They so kindly sent me some goodies, and let's just talk about this beautiful specimen first. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. The packaging is so pretty. They always do such a good job on packaging. But what's inside is even better, because these colors are too legit to quit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3 is 21. Yeah. So there's 21 shades in here. They are gorgeous. I feel like this palette can do no wrong as far as like giving you everything you need in one palette. It's got some beautiful neutrals, but like warm neutrals, which is my go-to. I guess if you are a cool tone fan, then maybe the browns in here won't be your favorite, but we do have some cool tone shades right along this side as well. But I love the warm coppery tones. These shades, these like pink, purpley magenta shades, are absolutely stunning. I've worn these more than I thought I would. I've even dipped into this side as well, and it's just gorgeous. I have blended this out like underneath the eye with this on the lid, and I could tell you all the ways I've used this palette, but we would be here forever. But I have literally taken this with me every single time we've traveled this summer, and since it came in the mail, I have really not grabbed for any other eyeshadow that I own, because this just does the trick. You've got a beautiful blending shade in the shade Weekender, and I mean, it just can do no wrong. So I highly recommend this palette. Pick it up. You will not regret it. Of course, Urban Decay always has fabulous mirror, and it's pretty sleek, so it fits just in the side of my makeup bag just fine for traveling, and it is born to run. It was born to run with me, born to go with me. No, but I really do love it, and I highly recommend you pick this up. Alright, next from Urban Decay is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Better Mascara. This is the non-waterproof formula. It has a natural bristle wand, which I truly love and adore. And I just love this formulation. It doesn't make your lashes as big as the Lancôme Monsieur Big, but it gives them a little more length than that one does. So I really like this on like a day-to-day basis, because I've been in a show for like, I feel like the entirety of my life right now, but this entire summer I've been in a show, and towards the end where you're doing dress rehearsals and the show itself, I've been using a ton of waterproof mascara, and that over time really like takes a toll on my lashes. So I've been so enjoying using this during the day recently and not having to worry about that waterproof formula. But I find that it does not smudge. It smudges sometimes. It really depends on if you're having an oily skin day, an oily eyelid day, if you didn't set your concealer. But in my opinion, every single mascara that is not waterproof, and even some waterproof formulas, will run if the circumstances are just right. So this one is no like exception to that, but the majority of the time it does not run, it does not smudge. So I definitely recommend this guy as well. Okay, last makeup bit is the Tarte CC Under Eye Cream Concealer in the shade Light Medium. This is a newer package, not newer package, this is a new, what am I trying to say? This is the replacement. I had another one and I used it all, is what I'm trying to say to you, because I loved it so much. I pretty much use this every single day. Even on like my no makeup days, I can just do like a little, just a tiny little bit underneath my eyes, and it completely erases my dark circles, but it's creamy so it doesn't dry and create like that settles into creases or like wrinkles or like crepey skin. It doesn't like accentuate anything like that. I feel like that this sits beautifully on the skin. I definitely most of the time set this though, because it is so creamy, but I absolutely adore it. So I've got two skincare favorites for you right now. They're both from Drunk Elephant because I just don't know that there's a single product that Drunk Elephant does that I have tried, and I've tried a lot of them, that can do any wrong. I love Drunk Elephant. Like, if I only had to choose one can I even say that? If I even had to choose one skincare brand for everything for the rest of my life, it might just be Drunk Elephant. Okay, so first things first, these are both new products to the line as well. So this isn't just like new to me, this is new to the line. They've just come out. I believe they just launched this summer. But the first one is the De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. So basically, this is a bronzing serum. I mean, it pretty much says what it is. It's a serum for your skin, but you mix it in. It can be mixed in with an oil, a moisturizer, or a sunscreen. I haven't tried it mixed with foundation, but I'm positive you could do that as well. But it is a serum, so it really should be mixed with a skincare item, not foundation, essentially. Okay, but anyways, it creates the most beautiful, like, bronzy glow to the skin. It's not orange. You can control, like, if you want to do a full pump or half pump or whatever. I do pretty much a full pump with my moisturizer and mix it in, and this has pretty much been my foundation for the summer. I just love how beautiful, glowy it is. It's an anti-pollution, so it's an antioxidant serum, and so it's doing good things for my skin. It's acting like a foundation because it's getting some beautiful color to my skin. I feel like I've been to the beach all summer when I haven't been at all. Bless my heart. And so I just have found that this is fantastic. I love it so much. My second skincare favorite is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. Now, I have a blog post coming out about this on Wednesday that I'm going to give the absolute full scoop, so I'm going to leave you a little bit hanging until then. But this is a moisturizer with polypeptides and protein. So, like, mind blown. It has amazing benefits to it. It comes in one of the little, like, squeezy tops. I've had this since the beginning of May. Is still going strong, and I've used it every single night pretty much. It is gorgeous consistency, super, like, rich feeling on the face, but it dries down pretty quickly, so it doesn't leave like almost like a greasy, really emollient feeling on the face. It dries down pretty well. I have dry skin. I got this actually because I have thinner skin, so thinner skin tends to age faster, and I just don't have good, like, neck skin. Yes, neck skin. So my neck, I feel like, has aged faster than I want it to, or that is even normal for someone my age. So and it's super sensitive. My neck, I can use, a lot of products I've tried to use on my neck has caused it to get very dry, very sensitive, very crepey looking. And so I know that whatever I use, it has to be gentle enough but effective enough to work. Do you know what I mean? So I trust Drunk Elephant, saw this, I thought, yes, I'm gonna give this a go. So happy I gave it a try. I absolutely love it. Once again, look out for the blog post on Wednesday to fully break this down. If after the blog post goes up, I'll be sure to link it down below for you guys. So check it down in the info bar about the blog post about this, but it is so good. So I've got one hair care favorite for you today. It is the Kevin Murphy Bedroom Hair. First of all, this packaging is so cool. I love it. It's like a matte robin's egg blue, as you can see, but it's so fun. It makes me so happy. Anyways, this is a texturizing spray. Full disclosure, I've never tried the Orbe dry texturizing spray. I hear it's amazing, but this is so good too. It adds some like texture to the hair, but it also acts as like a flexible hairspray. The smell is phenomenal. It's kind of like a man's cologne, which makes me laugh because the name of the product is Bedroom Hair. So I get what you're trying to do there, Kevin Murphy. I get it. It is a great product. I pretty much replaced any hairspray use I really have to do with this because it gives a bit of like zhuzh, but also gives some flexible hold, and I don't like my hair to feel like plastic. So normal hairsprays a lot of times get on my nerves, but I do love this. So I have 2 book recommendations for you guys. I've never given a book recommendation in a favorites video before, but I am going to recommend this book to you. This book is Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. I have really only read just the slightest, like just the smallest portion at the beginning. So I haven't even finished this book and I'm already recommending it because just the first little bit that I've read is already like rocking my world. It's making me dig down deep into, you know, some ways, the ways I look, I evaluate things. Just, it's all about vulnerability. It is such a good book so far. I am so excited to finish it. I'm scared to finish it all at the same time because, you know, she's going to dig deep into some issues and you're going to have to choose to go through those steps of just walking through that. So I definitely recommend. Like I said, I'm not even hardly through it, but it's been so good so far. My next book I'm going to recommend to you, I don't have a physical copy of because it's on my Kindle. Well, on my Kindle app on my phone. It is Unstoppable Influence by Natasha Hewlett. I was recommended this book by a fellow creative entrepreneur and I just love it. I love it so much. It has, if that title interests you, then click on it and buy it and read it. She has this kind of thought process essentially that whoever should read her book will read her book. So I was really drawn to it and it was exactly what I needed to read in the moment. So it's kind of interesting how that all comes full circle. So if the title Unstoppable Influence like speaks to you in any way, I would totally recommend clicking on it and reading it, and I'll let you see what it's about from there. But it was like 10 out of 10 recommend for me. And I have one last favorite to mention to you guys, and that is yoga. So I just purchased a package with a local yoga studio that was like 40 days unlimited. And I kind of set an intention to do all 40 days there and just do yoga because I realized that in my mind, like, even though there's some difficult forms of yoga, because it didn't get me like heart rate pumping and pushing myself to the point where I felt like I was gonna vomit, that it wasn't like exercise and I wasn't going to see results from it, quote unquote. I know that might sound crazy because I know that there are things in yoga that I cannot do because I am not strong enough to do at the moment. So it's not that yoga is the weak man's practice whatsoever. It is an amazing full body workout. But I don't know, I just had this thing about it. Maybe it's because it was so like focused around self-help and the breath, and I just thought it was more of like a treat than a workout. And so I was really kind of digging into these false like intentions that I had about working out, these false viewpoints about what working out was. Working out should be a treat for your body. You should think of it as a positive self-care type of thing. And so I just realized how I was even viewing that as almost a punishment to my body for looking like so-and-so or eating this or whatever. So I'm really kind of trying to reevaluate how I feel about that. So I'm being just kind of open and honest with you guys about that. So I have dedicated the next 40 days to a yoga practice to really just see, you know, just let myself go through it and see the changes that it does make in my body, but also in my mental state, and just how it helps me become a better version of my own self. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. My last day will be September 7th. So I will be posting a blog about that, and I might even do a video for you guys about that after it's all said and done. So, but I'm really loving it. It is a commitment because it's a 20-minute drive to my yoga studio and a 20-minute drive back, but it's also, you know, a yoga class usually lasts an hour and 15 minutes. So it's quite a large like time commitment for me, but I'm just seeing it as an investment in my own self-care. So I'm very excited. We shall see how it all goes down and how I feel. I can tell you I'm done with like week 1 of it, and oof, there are some yoga practices that got me hurting like sore muscles because they were just so awesome and like power pumping. Anyways, but it was a good feeling, not like a you had to do this to combat something else type of feeling. So I'm really kind of giving into reshaping my thought process around exercise. So even more. I preach to you guys all of these things, and I still have things I have to work on every single day because I'm not perfect. But alas, so that is my final favorite in my current favorites video. I hope you guys have enjoyed kind of peeking into my life and seeing the things I'm loving lately. I hope you are having a fabulous start to your week. Go and remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are worthy. Have a fantastic day, guys. Bye.